you ever seen someone pushed so far that their quiet strength suddenly shines in a way no one expected? Today's story is about a new girl, humiliated in front of an entire schoolyard, yet she didn't just walk away broken. She rose, and what she did next left everyone frozen. Stay with me till the end, because the ending will give you goosebumps and maybe even change how you see courage. Please like this video and subscribe to Kindness Tales so we can keep sharing powerful true stories like this. It was the first week of term at Greenwood High when Emma transferred in. She wasn't the kind of girl who made noise when she walked into a room. She slipped in quietly, clutching her worn-out books like they were a shield. Her family had moved to town after her father lost his job, and everything about this school felt strange, bigger, and far less forgiving. Emma wanted nothing more than to keep her head down and survive the day. But new faces always attract attention, and at Greenwood, that attention came from the wrong crowd. 3 girls, known around campus for their arrogance and cruelty, noticed Emma standing by herself at the edge of the schoolyard. They smirked, as if they had found their next target. "Look at her clothes," one whispered, loud enough for others to hear. "Did she pick them out of a donation bin?" Laughter echoed around the yard. Emma's cheeks burned, but she tried to ignore them. That only seemed to fuel their desire to humiliate her. During recess, the bullies spotted a garden hose coiled near the shed by the yard. With mischievous grins, they dragged it across the ground, turned on the water, and before Emma could even react, they sprayed her down in front of dozens of watching students. The icy water drenched her hair and clothes, leaving her shivering and exposed. The schoolyard erupted in cruel laughter, the kind that cuts deeper than words. For a moment, Emma froze, her heart pounding in her chest. She wanted to run away, to disappear, but something inside her refused. The pain of humiliation turned into something else, a steady flame of courage she didn't know she had. As the bullies laughed, expecting Emma to cry or beg, she straightened her back. With every drop of water running down her face, she felt stronger, not weaker. Slowly she walked toward the hose. The crowd grew silent, unsure of what she would do. One of the bullies, still holding the nozzle, smirked. "What's the matter, new girl? Want more?" Emma looked her in the eye, not with anger, but with a calmness that unsettled everyone. Without a word, she reached for the hose, gripped it firmly, and in one swift move, turned the nozzle back on them. A high-pitched shriek pierced the air as icy water blasted across the bullies. Their perfect hair and polished clothes were ruined in seconds. They stumbled, slipping on the wet pavement, while the rest of the schoolyard exploded in laughter, but this time not at Emma. For the first time, the bullies were the ones exposed, dripping, embarrassed, and powerless. Emma didn't gloat, she didn't mock them. She simply dropped the hose, stood tall, and walked away with quiet dignity. That silence spoke louder than any insult could. The students who had laughed at her earlier now looked at her with respect. Some even clapped. And in that moment, Emma's strength wasn't about fighting back with cruelty. It was about showing that dignity and courage shine brightest when others try to put you down. By the end of the day, whispers filled the halls. "Did you see what the new girl did? She's fearless." The bullies avoided her from then on, not because she was meaner than them, but because she had shown a kind of power they couldn't understand, self-respect. And maybe, just maybe, the rest of the school learned something too. Kindness and courage will always outshine cruelty. And that's why we should never underestimate the quiet ones. They may carry a strength that can humble even the loudest bullies. If you were moved by Emma's courage, please like this video and subscribe to Kindness Tales so we can keep sharing powerful true stories like this.